and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlotte and I'm delighted that you have returned for another day of our 12 days of yoga Christmas challenge. Today we are working into the worry less warrior. So I know this time of year can be crazy and even make the most zen people go a little bit chaotic. So we are back to work into some hip opening postures. We tend to hold a lot of emotion into our hips. So if you feel like you need to spend a little bit more time in a position, just take a pause on this video and take a little bit longer in that posture. So try not to work to the end of your range of motion. Go somewhere that's comfortable, where you can really indulge and relish in those postures. So let's get started. Down on the mat, we are heading into Shavasana. We're not here for long. It is not a sleep time. It is just to bring yourself down. Let's find a little bit of zen. Heading down to the mat, legs out in front. Let's bring those arms down. So resting one hand on your heart center, one onto your tummy, and take a deep breath. Let it all go, release, exhale. And again, so you want to feel nice and awakened here, so you can keep the eyes open. And then release. Good, we're going to bring the feet in, bend the knees, right knee into your chest, interlace your fingers, take hold of your right leg, squeeze the right knee in. So you're working into that right hip straight away. And then with this left leg, we're going to extend it forward and hover the left leg away from the floor. But make sure you're pressing the lower back down into the mat. And we're going to cycle with this left leg. So we're drawing the left knee in, knee to chest. Kicking the left heel all the way up, flexing the foot, and then lowering the left leg slowly down, making sure the lower back stays in contact with the mat. If it does start to lift, don't go as low with the left leg. And again, knee to chest. Kick it up. Extend, lowering it down. See if you can connect the breath this time. So inhale, knee in. Kick it up. Exhale, lower the leg down. And again, inhale, knee in. Kick it up. Exhale, lower all the way down. Hover. Left knee to chest. And let's switch sides. So interlacing those fingers now, holding the left leg. Extend the right leg out. So just take a moment to hover the right leg away from the floor. Really press the lower back down. And then let's bring the breath to movement straight away. Knee to chest, inhale. Kick the leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, lower it all the way down. And again, in, up. Lower down. Really nice. All the way in. All the way up. Lower it down. One more time. Knee to chest. Kick it up. Exhale, lower. Good. Right knee into your chest. Take hold of your legs. You can hold of your knees, or even bring your hands underneath your legs. Bring your knees to your chest. We take a little rock and roll. So we're activating, firing up the abdominal muscles, massaging out the spine, coming all the way up, lifting, and we're going to come through to a forward fold. So you can either cross at the ankles and bring your body forward, or you can sweep the legs around the side. I'm going to arrive in a forward fold with the feet down, the head is heavy, the body is over the legs, and we're coming into 3 halfway lifts, finding space, lengthen. Exhale, forward. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Bring the body down. Halfway lift, lengthen. Good. Hands down. Step the feet back. Downward dog. So hips up nice and high, body towards the legs. Straighten out through the spine. Just taking a moment to pause, to breathe. Good, looking forward, feet to your hands, bring the feet just hip distance apart, and then we're going to roll through the spine, all the way up to standing, lifting the body up, rising up, standing tall. Take a breath. Feet together at the top of the mat. We're going to take a full Sun Salutation here. So arms either side of your body, standing up tall, taking any modification that you need to, taking as long or as little amount of time as you want to work through to a downward dog. Of course, I will guide you through it. Inhale, let's lift. Exhale, let's fold. Finding space, halfway lift. High plank position. Chaturanga, arms in. Rising up. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Hips up to the ceiling, guide your body towards your legs. Deep breath. Look forward, right foot between your hands to the top of the mat. Frame the right foot, straighten out the left leg. Make sure the hips are level. So you might notice then I was swaying my right hip forward. I want to pull it back so the hips stay square. Now both arms are going to work their way on the inside of the right leg. If this is a little bit too intense, you can always drop the left knee down. But we're working towards our lizard pose. So trying to keep that left leg straight as you lower the body down on the inside of the right leg. So it might mean you don't go as far down as you would perhaps in your dragon lunge. But if you do want to drop that left knee working to dragon, you're welcome to. But just let the head be heavy, folding forward, so you can see really working into the hips here. So ever emotions come up, just acknowledge them, let them go. One more breath. Good, let's release. So lift the body, walk the hands in, adjust, slide the right leg back. So we'll come back to downward dog. So taking any adjustments that you need to arrive, you might feel a little bit achy through that left hip there. So just stretch it out. And let's come into the other side. Left foot forward to the top of the mat. Both arms on the inside of the left leg this time. So make sure that left knee is over the ankle. It's not drifting forward over the toes. You want the right leg as straight as possible and then square off the hips. Arms on the inside of the left leg and lowering down. So let the head be heavy. Bring the arms down. Drop the shoulders forward. Again, you can always drop the right knee if you feel you need it, but working deeper into the hips by straightening the right leg in that forward fold. One more breath. Good. Press through the hands, lift the body, frame the left leg steps back, downward facing dog. Good, look forward. Transition, jump, step or walk, feet together, halfway lift. Release. Root to rise, coming all the way up, Tadasana. Take a breath. Let's go again, let's flow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, find space. High plank position. Chaturanga. Inhale, rise, you can choose low or high cobra. Maybe upward dog is your choice today. Meet back in downward facing dog. Taking a pause here. Take a deep breath. Right foot forward between your hands all the way to the top of the mat. This time, lower the left knee. Relax the left foot. Let's work into the hamstrings. We're going to draw the right hip back. So you're bringing that left hip over the left knee. Walk the hands in, and we want to find some space here. So rather than rounding through the spine, so you can lift the chest. That might mean there's a bend through the right knee. You're going to flex the right foot so the toes to the ceiling, heels to the floor, and slide the right leg forward. So feel that hamstring stretch. So you can keep lifting the chest so the spine is straight, but drawing the right hip back. So not working into any areas of pain. Yes, there might be a little bit of discomfort there as we stretch, but never into pain. If it's too much, bend the knee. If it gets too much altogether, just round through the spine. Release that tension. Take a breath. Good, let's walk the hands forward, bend the right knee, plant the right foot on the mat. We're going back to downward dog, so make sure the hands are flat first, and then step the right leg back. Hopefully that hamstring feels a little bit longer than the left one at the moment. Let's even that out. Left foot between the hands to the top of the mat, lower the right knee down, relax the right foot, and then slide the hips back. Walk the hands in, so now you've got the right hip over the right knee. It's not towards the heel, it's directly above the knee. Flex the left foot, heel down, toes up, frame the left leg, lift the chest, and then slide the heel forward. Ooh, feel that stretch. So you can work with a straight leg, work with a straight spine. If it all gets too much, just release. This is your practice. We're supposed to be worrying less today, not creating more tension. So just let it all go. Good, release. Let's plant the left foot down, step the left leg back, downward facing dog, take a pause. Oh, let's release the legs, bring the knees onto the mat, tabletop position. Let's just work through some cat-cows. So draw your belly down, opening out the chest, lifting the gaze, arching the lower back. Rounding through the spine, push the floor away. And again, inhale, lift and lift. Exhale, round. And again, open, lift, look forward. Exhale, round through the spine. Let's go for 2 more. Inhale, lift, look forward. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Good. Last one, open out the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, round through the spine. Good. Neutral spine, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Continuing to work into the hips, so taking the right knee to the right wrist, sliding the left leg away, and we're not going to fold today, we're just going to lift. So rather than dropping that right hip down, you want to bring it back so the hips are level, the left knee is down, the left leg is just relaxed, and you're using your arms for support, lifting the body, lowering the hips, so continuing to draw the hips down. And this is the time, if you want to take a little pause and hold here longer, you're more than welcome to. So keep pressing into the hands, lift the gaze. Connecting back to your breath. So you're using your exhalations just to draw the hips down, getting that deeper stretch. Good. Release, hands down, adjusting, finding your way back to downward dog. So releasing the right leg back. And then bringing your left knee forward, left side, left knee forward, right leg back, lift the chest, sink the hips down, square off the hips, relax the right leg behind you. Good. Let's release, downward dog. Send the left leg back, take a moment to breathe. We're going to bring the left foot forward. So left foot between your hands to the top of the mat. We're coming into warrior 2. So left knee over the left ankle. Adjust the right foot, right heel down on the mat. So the right leg is straight. You've got roughly a 30-degree angle with that back foot. You're going to lift the body up. Right arm back, left arm forward. Make sure the weight of your body is spread evenly between both of your legs. So it's not shifting into that left leg. It's not overarching into the right leg. Spine is straight. Good. Hips are low. Nice. From here, we're going to extend, bringing the right arm up, bringing the left arm down. So you can rest on that left arm if you want to stay here, or if you want to work a little bit deeper, getting into the hips, bring the left arm down on the inside and just take the right arm straight up so the shoulders are stacked. Chest is open, spiraling around towards the right side. Deep breath. Good. Now look down to the left foot. Use your right arm to help you. Going to rise back to warrior 2. Left arm forward, right arm back. Straighten out both legs. Straighten both legs, reach forward. Let's tilt Trikonasana. So right arm up, left arm down. So the shoulders are stacked, hips are back, spine is nice and straight. Take a deep breath. Good. Look down to the left foot. Bring the right hand down. Walk your hands all the way around to the right foot to set up for warrior 2. So lift the left arm up, right arm forward. We're going to repeat that sequence now on the right leg. So right knee over the right ankle. You've got that external rotation with the right hip, internal rotation with the left hip. Spine is nice and straight, arms are out. Take a breath. Let's come into our extended side angle. Right arm can rest on the right leg, or it can work its way all the way down to the mat. Left arm straight up, shoulders stacked. Let's spread out the fingers so we can work into all the connective tissue into the hand as well. Good, look down. Lift up, warrior 2. Straighten the right leg. Let's tilt. Right arm down, left arm high, Trikonasana. So you're guiding the hips back, maybe even taking the gaze to the ceiling. If you feel a little bit off balance, just look down to the floor. And wherever you are, bring the gaze back down to the mat, bring the hands down, walk your hands to the center, into our forward fold, wide leg forward fold. Let's round through the spine. Let the head be heavy, you can just give the head a little nod and a shake. Take a deep breath. And then walk your hands all the way to the left leg, coming back to a little lunge position. And then from here, we're just going to step back into downward facing dog. Taking a seated position, so you can either jump the feet forward, you might want to bring the knees down, and just gently bring the legs out in front of you. We're going to take a forward fold. This is going to be a restorative version. So legs forward, you can bend the knees, lift the arms up, take a breath, and then round through the spine, bringing your body over your legs. So what you want to see is that connection from your ribcage to your thighs. So that might mean bending the knees. It might mean rounding through the spine. So you're folding forward. If you want more intensity, start to straighten out the legs. And you want to work this feeling all the way through the back of the body. So let it start in the heels. So really flex the feet, guide the heels forward, work it through the ankles, the calves, the back of the knees, the hamstrings, the hips, and then all the way through the spine, even into the neck. So drop your chin to your chest to get that full back body stretch. Good, one more breath. Release, bring the body all the way up. Okay, from here, we're going to turn to the side. You can face whichever direction you would like to. We're going to bring the right foot in. Left leg out to the side. So, left foot flexed, toes to the ceiling, knee on top. Relax the right leg. We're going to reach to the left foot. Maybe you can't reach that left foot. Take hold of the ankle instead. But we're reaching over and then lifting the right arm up to that side stretch. So you want to feel that opening into the side of the body and into the right hip. Of course, you're going to get a stretch into that left leg, especially if you found a connection between your left hand and your leg or your foot. You're using your arm as leverage to bring the body over. Really here for one more breath. And we're going to rise, coming all the way back to the center. Good, let's switch legs. So left leg in, right leg out. Remember, left leg relaxed, right knee on top. Take hold of your ankle or foot, lift up and over. So opening out, so you really want to release into that hip space, into the left leg. And of course, if you have taken hold of your right leg, you've got that deeper stretch to the right side as well. Good, coming all the way back through to the center. Lift your body, release the legs. Just take a little straddle pose. So legs out to the side, both legs out, knees on top, flex the feet. See if you can sit up nice and tall. Both sitting bones press down into the mat, spine is straight. So just going to stay here. Can you take the arms out, full stretch here, sitting like a little teddy bear, shoulders back and down, lift, lengthen, breathe, and then release. Take your arms to your legs, draw the legs all the way in, heading down to the mat. Coming all the way down, keeping your knees bent when you arise, feet onto the mat. We're going to take your feet a little bit wider than hip distance, so to the edge of the mat. Just relax the arms out. And then drop both of your legs to the right. So it's a really gentle rotation through the spine. So let the knees drop to the right side, and then you can even turn the gaze over your left shoulder to get that full rotation through the spine. Coming back to the center, bring your knees to the middle, and then take the knees over to the left. Bringing your chin over the right shoulder. Coming all the way back to the center. Bring your knees into your chest. Take a little hug of your knees. And then extend, legs out. Look at that. We're back to Shavasana. This time, it can be a little mini sleep. If you need a power nap, take one. Otherwise, just take a deep breath. And then whenever you feel ready, come back to a seated position. Just bring some movement back into your body, moving slowly. Finding a way to come back upright. Take a breath. Bring your hands to heart center. And closing out, as always, in gratitude. Namaste.